Welcome to the third vignette of Cyberpunk. Bring you into the folds, supplied the helium-3 that the Earth runs on today. After the irrational success sending the black box down to Earth, they managed to find out the location of the main Fieldman base.
The worst.
Before they can do that, however, they need to rescue the face of the Irrational so that she may be there when they take down the Fieldman system and be the face to the new order.
Yeah, I think it only helps our cause when they're like, this is the scum that's fighting the government, and they have the most potential and the paragons of the system.
The people who have bought into the system are followers of it to a fault, and unfortunately, they did not. When they
Even
ran
the
numbers,
best of what our society has to offer turns on the government.
Like
So,
some Clockwork Orange stuff.
Sally,
Oh yeah.
Sally is being transferred from Seattle
Gosh.
to San Francisco.
Threw up.
Microsoft owns Seattle. It couldn't be like Samazon.
I did Seattle because I wanted to be a mixture of New York and
Macintosh.
Seattle.
Why would it be a mixture of New
Seattle.
York and Seattle? They're completely on opposite sides of the country. How does it
What about like Seacouver or something
Where-
like that?
where is it?
It's Seattle, and
All
it's
right.
decided.
How
All
does
right,
it?
Seattle.
it just the top
God has
half?
spoken.
We're not taking place in Seattle. It's just a location north.
so
She's being transferred to San Francisco,
Ah, the big Seattle.
and because she's being transferred, that is an opportunity to rescue her. Of course. Yeah. Who are the Irrationals?
I am Daryl Masterson from last time. The same character as the last vignette.
So my character goes by the name of Dust. He is a bit of a skulk. Both orphans.
Both
Ooh.
orphans, yeah.
Oh.
Power.
Yeah, I do not.
Fight the man.
I do not have a Fieldman number.
My name is Sam Faraday. I am an ex-cop, or really more of an ex-drone. So I was just like, Garrett's just another face for the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, because we didn't reveal everything that we found.
Right, you guys didn't talk about the babies or anything
There's still
like
the
that.
super babies out there.
Oh yeah.
Super baby.
The Mr. 100s.
So I'm playing Dr. Patrick Bagwell, Feldman number of only 46.
Well, I'm Sally,
Were those?
and I don't know if you
James
remember
got some really,
me from last time, but I got
motion
everybody
and
coffee and made
So
sure
if
they
you
were
want
all
motion
well
and
taken care of.
Have
The
a,
signal are really easy to read.
have a minion as well.
You ruined me, Sally. You ruined me like you ruined my coffee.
Oh yeah, she would get you coffee,
Yeah.
and she also got you prison.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you like some?
But doesn't Daryl outrank us?
We know the leader.
Yeah, you know the leader. He's
Okay.
Kurlev Jamsky.
Jamsky?
Jamsky?
Jamsky.
I can't follow the same name.
Kurlev.
Kurlev Jamsky.
Jamsky.
Kurlev.
He goes by Jamsky.
That's like something.
Or
That's
if
a
you're
name
close
you
enough,
come up with when
Jam.
you're drunk.
We just call him Jam?
My name
That's amazing. That's the best.
Jamsky.
He's-
is
Jams the system,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I got it.
He.
Does he say, you got jammed?
He does not.
When
He
he's,
does not.
okay, alright, good.
That's a lot of
That's like one of those nicknames that Karlov would have gotten in Brasovia. It's like, we'd call you Kurlev and
It's
stuff.
Kurlev.
Yeah.
We're just making
Jamsky.
Please tell me they're going by train.
Are they going through the
Please
center
tell
of
me
the
they're going by
Earth?
grab train.
You're gonna have to figure out how they're getting there
Pogo stick.
So-
by
Armored
using up
pogo.
one of your
Maybe if we
3
roll it-
preparations.
This is a train robbery.
Maybe if we roll really low, they'll be going by train.
So- They're going by buggy. A buggy that goes.
Okay,
Don't you know there's like a bank on the other side of like Fairway?
yeah, it's like, yeah, that kind of
That's
thing.
where you should go. It's the best bank. I go to that bank.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll see you there.
The funny
Like
thing is
300
that
years.
writer actually has never actually lived there, whereas we actually had people who had lived there. So it's like, okay. And the other
No
thing,
offense to any of our viewers who know the locations. It's just that we don't want to spend time
Seattle
looking it
is
up.
Yes,
Not a
to our
location.
viewers that have been to Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean offense personally, 'cause
I'm Googling it and making sure that it's
I mean,
not.
that-
I am against
Seattle is
you.
not a real place.
Okay,
Yeah, it
so
couldn't possibly.
so here's the other question.
No place would have that stupid of a name.
Good.
Serious question is,
No.
No,
No.
no,
Hold
on, hold on.
Back on.
I'm letting the warehouse, guys.
Oh.
Relax.
There you go.
Relax.
Oh,
My
wow.
Ah.
Just to clarify, trash rats are those people, right?
Yes.
Not,
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
rats
there
of unusual
are the
size.
rats of
All right.
unusual size. Those I just call rats.
Okay.
Did the trash rats get started when they killed one of those things and raised it as their god? Or
No, it's just that's what
On
they're
the
called
pogo
because
stick.
they
Yeah.
hang out in
Yeah.
trash and they're just
it's like
ratty
their symbol.
They're like av rats.
yeah.
So there's sort of two problems here. There's making sure that she's ready for the operation,
Right.
and there's understanding what the context that she'll be in is.
Right. And then also, because of her high level
I have a
ability
terrible idea.
as a technician, I love these ideas.
So,
Crazy
so
idea.
if we can sneak her a message, we can also sneak her a pill to be eaten at a particular time, giving intense intestinal distress, forcing them to take her out of the heavily secured area.
Where there's no bathrooms.
Yes, where there's no bathrooms, presumably,
throw up on
to go to take her to
No,
another
this-
area of the train, which will be easier.
that
to
is
extract her
that is
from.
actually not a terrible idea because
No.
almost every
No,
great
it's
breakout
terrible
story
because it's
disgusting.
yeah. It's
Wait,
disgusting.
wait.
I feel like
Can
it's
we-
better
because
for
it's
us to tell her
unworkable.
to fake.
She should be sick enough to need a doctor.
How do you
Yes.
fake intestinal distress?
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Fake diarrhea.
Yeah, so
Tell
we,
me right
we
now.
give her some sort of a crazy pill.
Yeah,
It makes her look really, really bad.
yeah. Or just,
You're on the train.
It's like, is there a doctor on the train? It's like, wow, one of the
yeah, there
most
is.
well-known and
Oh,
handsome
yeah.
doctors in
You
the
could do that
realms
too.
is here. It's like, would you like Dr. Prettyface?
in the realms
no. We'll have a pre-established time to take it.
or time. Yeah, okay, that's good too.
Will she have any way of keeping time in her like secured car?
We are all trained to keep time mentally.
No, come on. Okay, whatever.
Boom.
Okay, you've got 5 days to prep and
Done.
learn how to keep time mentally.
No. We as irrationals in our
that?
Yeah,
training.
if you have uplink, you can just
It's-
have a
it's
clock,
that-
right?
It's that
Oh,
movie
shit.
where they
All the
all
time,
start
all the
singing a
time. I know
song
that
at
time
exactly
all
the
the
same
time.
time.
Yeah, she has an advanced uplink.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So
we
you
adapt.
don't do all 3 operations at once. You have 15 days. Each operation is going to take 5 days. So you
Okay.
find out how long it takes. And
If you roll low enough, Sally will be sealed in carbonite, and then we'll have to change to a whole different plan.
what does the message say? You are allowed, because you rolled a 4, only 2 sentences.
Make them long.
I mean, we'll have deliberated beforehand. What should we say?
So it's like he hands her a fortune cookie, and inside the fortune cookie is like
Yeah,
the message.
exactly.
Yeah,
and the
inside
pill.
the fortune cookie is like
Or-
the supercomputer.
Like he hands, or he hands
she
her.
just swallows
Yes.
and becomes a cyborg.
He hands her. Here, do you want me to make it harder? I can say 144 characters. You can only tweet her directions
Well, I have to start at
at Sally or at get Sally home.
No.
Okay.
Hashtag.
The great coffee
No.
rescue.
irrational
Okay.
forever.
So no, we need the car.
This 5 days will be on procuring and setting up this vehicle.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Vehicle.
Come on, Ma, can I borrow the Jetta tomorrow? Come on, Ma! Ma!
If you are unable to properly hack the rail, the car would try to get on the rail, which would be under the train,
Right.
which would push it down and cause the train to hit the rails,
Oh,
Thus
causing all sorts
causing
of bad things.
a crash.
But by then, we'll be in the car. Everyone else in the train can die. I would have already slept with the
Aren't
people I
you
needed
a-
to sleep with.
Doctor?
Oh, yes, that's right. I'm sorry. Part of being a doctor is being very rational and very, like, cold about patient death because you're like, in order to be
People die.
objective, yeah, sometimes people die.
Okay, so
You can't be rational here.
so your second operation is
I'm
getting.
so rational that it's irrational. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's interesting how well being rich in this adventure is going. This is the most useful I've seen being rich.
You'd be surprised when you understand how rich works,
Yeah,
how effective it can be.
yeah. Okay,
You'll
so that
get
is-
used to it. I'll make sure you get used to it. 'Cause in all the great heist movies you see, the team is just sitting in the depot reading a newspaper, watching as the train is boarding.
That's true. You're
So
going to
just
be on the
sitting
train
there.
anyway.
So I'm like, oh, I've got my arm around my lovely lady. I've got my other arm around my lovely man, and I've got champagne, and I'm just chatting. And oh, look, some police are escorting this woman in chains, or it's just one guy and she's drinking champagne or she's encased in carbonite. Like, we can see it.
We hop in the buggy, and then we go where?
That is a good question. You will go to the
Yes.
submersible that takes you to the underwater base of the Irrationals.
What?
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Good call.
I thought you said this wasn't a Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh, by the
You're
way.
wrong. It is.
Or maybe I caught her disease. I'll take a pill. I was like, oh my god. Oh.
God. It's contagious.
I know.
Wait, that's a-
Everybody freaks out.
It's a fast incubation period.
You should just have a bunch of those pills on you.
Any
A bunch
time.
of each kind.
Can you just
Yeah.
Drop
give her a
Make
really
everyone
contagious disease?
sick.
I guess it's too
I
late for them.
could.
No.
It is too late.
That's the exit strategy. It's like, I
Alright.
give everyone Ebola. It's
What
like-
is
Everyone
going
dies.
to be?
Have any bonuses to
Oh,
that? 'Cause I just got one
it's only a
die.
D6.
Yep.
Man.
Ooh.
Oh.
We are being hunted by the gang.
No, you're
That is
Extra one.
no.
There.
So this must be one of those things where the day of the gang gets in trouble the night before and they're all arrested.
And those snitches get stitches. One of them snitches. And like reveal. Well, I don't want to.
Is it that bad?
No, let's not
I
build the
wanted-
adventure for him.
Right.
We just know something super exciting is going to happen.
You contacted a group of suicide bombers accidentally.
Oh yes,
No.
they've been radicalized between you're talking to them and them boarding the train.
They misinterpreted the signals and were like, "We're robbing the train, Holmes. We got it. We got the plans.
We're blowing up the train?
We got a car on the other end."
Oh, this is Ant-Man all over again.
Yeah,
Guys,
Hey.
my contacts went great. They were super enthusiastic about it.
They will definitely be there for sure.
It was almost like they didn't even listen to half of what I said. They were so in.
Yeah, it's just really exciting.
We've been
Just-
thinking about doing a train thing.
yeah.
Trains go on the rails, right?
Everybody starts shooting everybody else. Fewer people will die because that makes the most sense.
That
Okay.
is not the first Texas joke we've made this session.
Nah.
They're morons.
Texas.
I really don't shy away from
It's
any
about
politics here on
executions.
Tabletop Talk.
Oh.
Go Austin.
I think it was before the stream
Keep
started.
Except Austin, you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
This one's pretty cool.
Do I need facial surgery to go out in public?
You'd probably just like a haircut and maybe some shades and
Okay.
just be careful.
So I'm doing that under a show.
roll 3 ones. 6. There you go. You succeed.
You're boarding as
There we go.
you're boarding as a young, disenfranchised black young female child. It's like
Young
three
disenfranchised.
sixes.
Disenfranchised because
What,
you're
like
not 18
the
yet.
new Annie?
Your role is so high that even your backstory is part of your disguise.
And you are asked if you would like a complimentary coffee or a soda.
I'll take the complimentary champagne.
I'm sorry, sir, but that is reserved for first class. There is an open seat available. Would you like to pay for the difference and be upgraded to first class?
Wait, so I can't just buy it?
Oh, you
Whatever, I'll take a coffee.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I need it for my business.
And then, Dust, your friends.
Yo, what the hell are you guys wearing? We're going on a train. You gotta dress sort of nice.
It's my train clothes, man. What are you talking about?
Like that kind of train, right? Yeah.
Tell me,
You guys are
when's-
ready, right?
When's it gonna happen and where?
9:15. Where do you want it? In the diner.
Yeah, 9:15 at the diner.
You got it?
Can you say that one more time loudly?
Dude, what are you, some kind of guard?
All right, dude, let's go.
They're wearing a surprisingly large carnation.
Here are the guys.
Bro, what is going on with you?
9:15 at the diner, man. Let's get our seats.
Dude, are you stoned right now?
I ain't been on a train in a long time.
Are you,
Let's go.
Are you fucking stoned right
Dude,
now?
of course I'm high.
Jesus.
Dude, you think I can handle the train?
You try
While sober? We're going like 50 miles per hour.
trying to get help in this town. And give you. I get on, whatever. Listen, the guys I hired, they might need some stitches.
I just like stand up from my seat, look around, sit back down.
Sally, you are in the prison car surrounded by 19 other prisoners.
You gotta do your research, man.
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
I stab him!
That's quite a distraction. There's screaming coming from before you.
From behind
and
me.
for James, James, you see one of the hostesses slowly walk up to the door to the back, close it, lock it, and walk back to her seat.
Anyway, how did...
In the back,
I've got 3 in shadow and optical camouflage.
So plus
Ooh.
So 7.
wow. Okay, so you are gone. You do
Dust
the
is a
classic,
predator.
like, you disappear, you appear in another seat, and you're like, what's going on? Like, surprised.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then the security guys aren't able to catch you, and their guns point towards...
That's great. I throw a grenade.
What?
I just shoot whatever I get.
Okay, James, what are you gonna do?
I don't have any sort of
The rich
fighting.
can't be bothered. Basically, until they come and ask for a doctor, we're enjoying our party, our lobster, our caviar.
You probably can't even hear the gunshots.
Yeah,
Oh no, the door was locked. It's soundproof.
yeah.
The hostesses are coming around with another glass of complimentary champagne.
In fact, as far as we know, fights break out in economy class all the time because that's how the poor are. Like, they're unwashed, they're undisciplined. Like, someone looks at someone funny and they start fighting. So this is why we pay for first class, so we don't have to deal with this crap.
When the
Yeah,
to their
well,
hand to their
you
hips
can Google it.
aren't acting
Oh,
yet.
okay.
I cheated. But the cowboy hat for Billy the Kitten. And then
Pretend it's
And I shoot the bang guy.
Yeah. But
Good
no.
save.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you keep along the same track, so he's gonna pull out his baton and try and beat you.
Wow.
Can you like
Every
parry
bit-
and thrust him through the face?
Most embarrassing fight ever.
He throws his baton through the window.
So that's a bad fail for him.
Okay.
So in your
so
scuffle,
civilian casualty.
his pants fall down.
Yeah.
it actually
Kills 3 people.
He hits a bystander.
I thought you said this wasn't like a Tarantino movie.
There's
This
an
is
Tarantino
just
movie
how the
that-
dice
I know.
fly. Now they
it's
have
a
3
Chinese
security guys.
knockoff of a Tarantino movie.
Okay.
No,
Can I use my connections to spread the rumor that Susie thinks that Pam is fat and ugly? And she just talk right now.
I can't hear you over the laughing.
Amber, you gotta.
Pam is fat and ugly.
Oh wow!
Oh, you're trying to start a
Something about-
fight.
And that
I thought no.
and that the other girls should riot over it because there's no chocolate.
I don't think that's what prison riots are usually about.
Yeah, they're usually not
It's
about
gonna-
a physical appearance and or chocolate.
You're trying to convince your prisoner mates to riot. 20.
So that is what she does.
She accidentally spreads the rumor that
You're gonna get shanked before we can get
Yes,
to you.
they turn on you because they realize you're trying to set them up.
Oh no!
This is the worst.
You think we're that shallow and that we care that much
Well,
about
at least now you don't have
chocolate?
to take the pill because when I come to like try to sew you up for having been shanked by the other women.
Injured, yeah.
If you all are getting a little bit too riety, just presses a button
Too riety.
and
The
you
button says
zap.
too riety.
And he says, I hope that's a lesson to you all. You're not getting out of here. We're going to San Francisco, and there ain't going to be any riots.
He just looks over and above the button it says riot level midnight.
You miscalculate how you're going to cut him.
Uh-oh.
He's bleeding a lot now.
Oh.
Oh no. Alright, this guy's got maybe 30, 40 seconds before he bleeds out. What are you gonna do about it?
Whoa. Okay,
I'm
all right.
fucking out.
We can all be okay.
This man needs a doctor.
Okay, we're already getting a doctor. Excuse me, is there a doctor on board? There appears to be an injury in the active department.
I take the pose that's on all the posters all over the cities so they can see me. It's like, you must have actually seen me in my appearance in the famous telenovela, the beautiful and the more beautiful.
It's safe, I assure you. Maglev, the safest trip in the West.
Yes, it's been
The safest.
it's been definitely quiet.
Well,
So, what do I first encounter?
No.
Do I encounter Sam, the hostage bleed out
on you.
situation, or the gun? Like,
So on you.
what is the
So,
first
why do we
thing that I
use
see?
gangs?
The first thing you see is
Why did you
Sam
stab?
with the
That's the first thing
shotgun
that came into my
wounds.
head.
All right.
And the guard says,
He's not bleeding out. Is he the most hurt?
I don't know, I need to go
He's
check
right.
on the
There's got to be
situation."
guys in the car who are worse off than me, and I smile.
And he goes, Jesus Christ! You need to get in there! There's a guy bleeding out!
All right, so I rush over.
Can you hack into the train's PA system
and it's there.
What for?
so we can announce that people probably need to take their pills? Since our timetable has been moved up a bit.
All right. Is there a
If you were
terminal?
issued a pill upon boarding, this would be the time to take.
Look, Sam's not good at the Heidi words.
No, the great thing is that half a dozen people in first class are like, "Oh, it's time."
Just tell people to take their pills.
That's
That
a
is
six.
a 6.
There we
So
go.
you got it. Turns out the password was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. Very nice. We apologize for the disturbance, and Maglev will be offering free upgrades to all passengers on this train.
As they're doing that,
Tell me the timetable.
I'm gonna shoot the guard that's got him tackled to the ground.
Oh my god!
Roll-
I don't know what I'm more excited about: the
roll a
body count, or that
guns.
we're going to get upgraded to firster class.
We advise at this time that those passengers with frail conditions take their medications at this time.
As he's saying that point, I unlock my Mantis Ripper and charge for the other guard.
So you manage to slash
This is the
him.
Moonman forever.
He gets
I think it might be
I have
fine.
no dancing gun.
Jim, one of them's sick. You're gonna have to take her to a doctor or something.
No, that'll be like
Yeah,
us over
there's-
your shoulder.
Oh God! Yeah, Jim, she just threw up on me.
At this moment, I come through the door into the prison car.
All right. Excuse me, sir. I need to find a doctor.
My good man. Are you not familiar with Dr. Patrick Bagwell of the beautiful Bagwells?
You must help her. She started throwing up
You see,
all
I
of a
carry this
sudden.
bag so that people know my profession.
It's 3 days since I'm awesome.
I'll take the complication.
I can't believe there's so many complications. You're 3 dice.
Dude, I don't know, man.
It's a 40% chance of rolling a 6
It's almost irrational that I would be this bad.
right now. And you know what? There's no one in economy class because everyone got upgraded.
Or shot.
Let's not dwell
Oh wait,
on the
because
past.
economy went to the front.
Everyone in economy went to business because they got a free upgrade.
I actually meant
MTA
upgrades.
Oh.
I'll take seat upgrades.
Oh,
Those
that's what
people-
you meant?
That's redonkulous.
Why would they mean that? Well, whatever.
Get a free surgery for bionic eyes. On the
Alright,
house.
so we're headed
Feel
for the
free to
cargo.
walk over to the surgery car for your upgrade
Oh,
needs.
no.
All right.
And 2 guards stripping quickly.
So
A couple of the women have
unlock the
quickly
door.
scribbled writing on their one of their breasts.
We need to unlock the door.
What?
I just turn to her and go, "You gotta punch me." By the time he gets in there, I'll be unconscious on the ground.
I
Oh,
can't
right.
punch you I'll pretend to punch you unconscious.
No, you can punch me as hard as you want. I'm a doctor.
Okay.
I can tell you what, we're all already dead.
What are you talking about?
What?
Woman here was sick, real sick. Doctor told me she was contagious. Look her there, that giant pile of throw up. It's all over me too. You walked into your own death trap. Hey, give me the cure too. She threw up on me.
You're both gonna get it, unless you speak another word.
I will cut you.
You know,
That's it. That's it.
Hey, Daryl, did you see there's a riot button over there?
No. I take the guy who said, I'm gonna cut you. I take her up to economy, where there is an open door, and I drop her out.
What? What the hell?
I throw her into a seat instead. After holding her over the edge.
Jesus Christ.
I walk back. We're all going to get in the car, and then I'm gonna say, we're gonna leave you here to die.
What? No, you said!
There is no cure.
What?
And I we close the door.
I just look over you and go, what happened to you up on the moon, man?
Bashing the door, desperately trying to get it open.